the sinking of greyrock. That ought to be pretty good. How badly is it sinking? No, it's sinking yet. It's just leaving the port. That is great. That means that there is more content. Problem here is that it's not entirely loaded the actual the greyrock. I think the word I was looking for before was a vessel, but my brain just wouldn't dang operate at that moment. Very detailed interior. The engines sound very ominous. This is seen out of Jumanji. They're poking up through the floor. Well, there's the leak. How badly is the vessel sinking right now? Yeah, it looks, I was gonna say it looks manageable, but it's starting to speed up. If only someone would close these watertight doors, but I'm not sure if anyone has that. Well, that's not corrected. Some people actually do have the game pass required for that. I'm not sure how well the watertight doors actually help in this game, because I've never actually seen them get used. I assume they just control the dynamic part of the sinking. Or perhaps maybe they make it sink slower. I was pretty sure I only have like one stream day for each thing. I have all but 2 days of the week every week used for streaming, unless something comes up and I have to cancel one of those. But there's, I think the only one that there's duplicates of is the fact that there's 2 Roblox streams. I'm thinking I can maybe cut out one of the Roblox streams and replace it with maybe Wobble Dogs or one of the other games that I have. So it would be good to hear some feedback about that idea. Hmm. Honestly, the outfit that Roblox character's wearing ain't too far off from what I sometimes wear going anywhere to town. The flannel jacket and the cowboy hat and everything. It's funny. They just remove that mustache. It's basically a Roblox version of me, whereas my Roblox avatar is a chunky businessman, essentially. Hey, some of the watertight doors have been closed. So there should be a lot slower sinking. Looks like the back of the boat's already starting to go under. There's already people getting in the lifeboats and trying to get out of here. Is there only one lifeboat? Or have they not released all of them yet? Oh, there is someone. Well, these might just be decoration on it. I'm not sure, it might not. You just don't actually like sit down on them. You just stand on them until the water comes up. So you just gotta hope that none of these bits of the boat get caught on, or that the lifeboat don't get caught on any of the parts of the bigger boat, or else we'll be down a lifeboat and it'll be down in the ocean. It's happened in a game I played before, where the boat got like squished under a part of the bigger vessel that moved over on top of it and dragged it down. It's like it make more sense for these lifeboats to just sitting on top of the bigger one to actually get pulled down with it, because the water displacement, like the boat goes down, the water comes down over that, so that would pull down the lifeboat, wouldn't it? Well, it's gone down, and I think half of us are about to die from the cold of the water. Well, the boat's rotating. That is something you don't see every day. Well, it's because I got caught inside the boat. Now the boat's getting tossed and turned. I'm not sure how you keep yourself from dying of hypothermia in this game, though. Unless there's something you can get that keeps you from the cold being too much. Also, these little buttons are going off the screen. Or does it seem to be? What? Oh, the squeaky sound. It's a rubber ducky again because one of the alerts is actually a squeaky sound. So I couldn't tell if it was that or if it was something in the game. No, it was the game. I shouldn't have picked up a rubber ducky sound for that art. I think they'll be like. I think this round do another one of the greyrock, and then we'll try a different sinking game because that actually would be quite cool. I think we'll go over all the games that we've played on the stream here at the end. Go through the names all, and I'll probably put links to them in the description of the YouTube video after the stream is over and it gets put up on YouTube. I don't say probably about everything a lot, but that's just because I can sometimes forget things. Not everything all the time, but I definitely manage to forget things. Like remembering to put something at the beginning of a video or whatnot. Forgot what it was, but one of the videos I tried to make the stream back a while. I forgot to put something in one of the little card thingies that would usually be up there in the corner. What did I just see fly past me in game? What was that? I couldn't even tell if that was a regular character because I wasn't paying attention to it. Just soared right past my character's face. In other parts of the boat school. Light switches that actually work. You don't see that often in these type of games I've seen. Maybe I'm just used to a lot of the like spooky games where there's a lot of like intricate details like that, but they don't actually work. What does that mean? Is that some weird language? Yeah. Are these the patch notes? It's not bad. Sometimes Roblox can be a real weird place. One minute there's a bunch of games that are knockoffs of other games. Then you got the original content. Then you have the weird, like, simulator type things, and then randomly you might bump into the most weird, obscure, and liminal thing. Then you have horribly made spooky games, and then you have stuff like the Mimic that's gonna give you nightmares. Then you have the memes. There's plenty of games that are essentially just memes that exist on Roblox. Okay, it feels like the boat is capsizing this time. Is that a goose with the head of a guest from back when there were guests in Roblox? That's weird. Huh. There's not a goose. That's weird. This is fine, man. Not a goose. Why does that look familiar? I don't think I was playing Roblox in 2013, but it looks familiar. The best way, I guess, to show like what time I started playing Roblox without me actually remembering that exact year. Within a few years of me starting to play Roblox, the game For Honor went from having a small amount of players all the time to now it has none, sadly. Because that game was honestly great. Oh, no, it's For Glory. For Honor is a PlayStation game. And I didn't like For Honor that much. Not that it's a bad game, it was just that the combat wasn't really my my sort of thing. I guess the captain's going down with the ship then. He's just sitting there in the water, drinking his coffee, or maybe that was some warm tea. I can't quit talking about drinks, or I'm gonna be thirsty. Should have brought my tea. It's a chance. I don't really want to stop the stream for a few seconds just to get my gold peak sweet tea out here. I'm finally getting back on my schedule. I actually woke up at about 5 a.m. today. And so I woke up at 5 a.m. Started the stream at 11:30. It's 12:27 now. So we're going to be going to about 3:30. So that's 4 hours of stream time. With all the chairs and tables falling off of the vessel, someone could probably reenact that scene from Titanic. Then again, one might want to actually play the sinking Titanic game on here to do that. Considering that's actually the Titanic. Why are games like this so satisfying? Like, something like this in real life would be an absolute disaster for the boat to just start sinking like that. But here in Roblox, it's just, unlike any game, it's just satisfying. Like, I'm trying to think what's one really satisfying things to watch. Like, like that video of where someone animated like the game Tetris, but with like jelly physics or Jello physics, which honestly you're gonna have to look that one up. But in the YouTube video, I'll probably like pop up a. I actually remember to pop up a card in the corner for to go look at that, or not. That's too hard to skim through to find this part of it in the YouTube compared to like in the editing software I use for the YouTube videos. So I'm going to just go ahead and put in the description. Don't know why mine's watering a little right. I don't think the ring light's affecting my vision too bad over there in the corner. So one more round of the sinking of greyrock, and then we will head on over to another sinking boat game. I don't know where the squeaky sounds come from. But I know I should be able to hear the alert that has that same sound pretty well because of the amount of volume I shot everything up to. Just to be sure, I turn down the Roblox volume just a little more, but not too much. Hopefully the game is still hearable despite uh, the fact that I have the desktop volume halved for the stream and the uh, microphone audio about the same it would normally be. There was a weird sound for a second there while I was talking. It sounded kind of like an Undertale when Sans is talking, that little da-da-da-da sound. I'm not going crazy. I'm not talking about the chain sound. That doesn't sound anything like it. There's a weird. It's just that weird sound. Between that and the rubber ducky squeaks, I don't know what's playing all these odd sounds. Because I've never heard them in this game before. Just how that music ain't copyrighted, they're starting to play. Oh crud, I fell off the boat. Did someone just die? I heard an oof sound. Frames were dropping there for a second. Barely even noticed until they came out. Looks like there's a leak on the boat. Really? Am I really this bad at this game? That doesn't happen as often as it is today. I used to play all these sinking shipping games quite a bit. Then I quit playing Roblox all that much, and then recently I went back to playing it. I should look for like some Roblox subliminal spaces sort of things to stream in the next stream, but like the only reason I'm not gonna do like after this, after all these other sinking ones, is because I feel like that deserves its own dedicated stream. So espressos give you points. Interesting. And they also keep warm. What was that shame that game was to? Are there any lifeboats deployed yet? Because those are coming real handy. I keep forgetting they don't deploy, they just float up when the boat inevitably sinks. Honestly, this game is so loud in my headphones, I don't think I'd be able to even hear if there's a bunch of loud noises anywhere in the house to interrupt the stream. Now we wait for the greyrock to go under the waves. While that's happened, this is made of resin. Bought it off of eBay for like $20. Look how realistic it is. Actually, it might have been closer to 40. I can't remember exactly how much it was. What I do remember is that on the listing, it said it was from China, and I guess they have some slightly different like regulations on bones and stuff because on the listing it said that it was cast from a real one, and that's how it's so realistic. Unless like they just went to like a college and something decided to ask if they could borrow the one of the little anatomy class skeletons that dangle from the whole moving thing, and they just like poured some silicone around the head of it and made a resin molded cast out of it and painted that up. But either way, no matter how they made it and then sent over here, thing's cool. There's a crow feather found in the yard a while back that I keep next to it. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. I was just fiddling around looking at the webcam while we wait for this round to end up. What's it? Boris bobblehead. It wibble wobbles around. Not a bobblehead, but it wibble wobbles so it has enough sunlight to power it. It's like weird dancing flower things you see in the Dollar Tree.